Welcome to episode 317 of Flight
Football
and Anything Else.
I'm Dave.
And I'm Mike. How you doing, Dave?
Better than most, not as good as some. How are you?
Fabulous. I mean,
better than Fernando?
First day of spring.
Yeah.
January 8th.
Yeah.
Couldn't be better.
Yeah. Nice walk today. You probably had a good walk.
Very good walk. I actually had my Colorado Avalanche pullover on, and that was a bit much.
Oh. Tomorrow you're going to need sunscreen, I heard.
Well, 57. Then it gets back to a little bit of reality. I should have waited to. You might be asking yourself, how long ago? When was the last time you picked dog poop up?
Oh, when's the last time you picked dog poop up?
Apparently 3 Meyer bags ago.
Or Ruby's.
Yeah, it's been. It was like, and what I should have done, but it's supposed to rain tomorrow, which would have really complicated things.
That's awful.
But then, like, tomorrow's Saturday or Sunday, it's supposed to be about like to 34, and then that makes for easier pickup.
Right.
But it's
now.
done.
Now, do you do the garbage bag and pick it up like this, or do you have a
on the walk? I do the garbage bag and pick up in the backyard. I've got a shovel and just put it in the bag.
Gotcha.
Because otherwise I'd go through a king's ransom of. So,
yes, sir.
Before we get started, though, let's see. I'm trying to read the signs. And I still they're right up there, folks, and I still can't fucking read.
Well, you got your glasses right there. That might help.
Oh, you are. See, I was looking for the word idiot, and it's you are. So, thank you, loyal listener, NOTD correspondent Jake Danielewski. He suggested maybe we eliminate football as part of our title because last week I said, so the Rose Bowl is in Indiana. That's going to be kind of weird, and you kind of agreed with me, and then because never in my wildest dreams, like, why would teams 5 through 8 get a home game, but 1 through 4 don't? You know, and to be fair, 1 through 4 got a bye, so they had no chance to lose in week 1.
Right.
But I don't know. I don't know. I think I might like that $100,000 ticket gate.
Yeah.
And take my chances of losing.
Yeah.
So,
well, what was even worse is I made the comment. I said, yeah, it's going to be kind of tough doing the floats, you know, and I didn't make the next jump to say, well, yeah, that doesn't make sense. They're going to do it in Pasadena.
Right. Well, but the parade could be in Pasadena. The game could be in, I mean, they could play out in my backyard and call it the Rose Bowl.
They
could. I don't know how they're not going to get 100,000 people back there. I don't think, but, so anyway, thanks Jake for pointing that out to us. Because the Rose Bowl was in Pasadena, the Sugar Bowl was in, wherever it normally is, and then
I can't remember.
Sugar Bowl. Sugar Bowl's Texas, right? Oh, that's Cotton Bowl. Cotton Bowl's Texas. Sugar Bowl is Georgia.
Might be.
The Peach Bowl's Georgia.
I'm not gonna claim any knowledge on that right now.
So
if I wasn't put on the spot,
get the chat lined up in case anybody does chat. But anyway, be that as it may, Dave.
There's 3 in there right now.
Be that as it may. Destination.
Yes.
The Peters basement yard. Tell Justin congrats to the Jags this season. Yeah, the Jags are Nick's team. Nick, Justin will tell you to go get fucked, I think. But hey, thanks for being on, Mike. Appreciate it.
Yeah, appreciate you very much.
But yes, and I'm actually even representing the chair just because when he came home from school, we were both too lazy to do a game chair swap up in his room. So this just became the North Studio chair. I'm kind of jumping on the bandwagon of the Jags, but more on that in segment 2. We'll get to sport.
Yeah, for sure.
But
get us our tasting, sir.
So how are things going, Mike? I mean, I was hoping you didn't jump off the Zilwaukee Bridge. You know, you're the team I drafted for you. Did its best they could and kind of shit the bed towards the end, and I didn't hear from you, so I figured you were mad at me.
Were you mad at him? But But yeah, I actually did the nerdy neighbor, and because I shovel, I don't have a snowblower to throw the snow, into the yard. So I get bigger piles along the driveway and especially in the corners. But when it gets like this, I can't stand having my yard clear. You want to talk about OCD, having my yard clear and then having this mountain of snow right at the end of the driveway
Oh,
on each
yeah.
side. So when I got home today, I shoveled all that and threw it out into the yard. So by tomorrow afternoon, I should have green pastures.
Perfect. Till the next time it snows. Tonight, first tasting. It's a holiday variety pack from Shorts. I know the holidays are over, which, speaking of which, I'm throwing it out there. Yesterday, not just copying Seinfeld, because it is a Seinfeld episode. Yesterday, I was Happy New Year. That's it. January 7th is enough.
Okay.
You should really only have till the weekend after the first. So if the first is a Monday, you have until the 8th. You have 1 week. Otherwise, it's not a Happy New Year.
So if I don't see you until July 4th,
Yeah, you
and
can't
I say,
no, you
if
can't
it's the
say it.
first time I saw you,
You
okay.
can't. You get 1 week.
All right.
I say the
got you.
weekend after the first, but I'll give you a week. So half
Yeah.
Happy New Year's are done.
Okay.
So
Got it.
but
And Mike did say the team sucked.
you weren't last. So you got that going for you.
Which is nice.
Slurma Claws, as I'm already slurring my words and I haven't even had anything to drink. An Imperial Double New England IPA from Shorts Brewing Company, a regional brewery in Elk. Mike's on. I'm all nervous now. I'm all befuddled. Elk Rapids, Michigan. I won't repeat that again because all three, as I said, it was a holiday variety pack from Shorts. 8.1, 91 IBUs.
And I took a peek down the sheet, and 8.1 is the lowest ABV of the night.
No, the second one is lower.
Oh, it is?
Barely.
Oh, I was dyslexic and read that backwards.
But the only 12-ounce can, so we got that going for us.
Which is nice. But
And Jen, my sister, being a smart ass, said Happy New Year. So she'll wind up on a certain segment 3 item. Cheers. And we're using my sister-in-law's glasses. I got the Mike Groomsman glass, and they had their rehearsal dinner or reception. What was it, Jen? Rehearsal dinner or reception at
Real Seafood.
Real Seafood.
Yeah. Well, if the rest of them are like this, there's going to be some very high ratings. Now, what about, we want to mention before Mike has something else he has to do, wash his hair or do something like that. If you're here in the first segment, Mike, we will rate this according to the Mike Klein scale.
I don't know.
I didn't see a sticker on the top.
It was a 12 pack.
Oh, it was a 12 pack.
So let's conservatively say it's $16, 12 cans. So they're probably about $1.50 a piece. So on the Mike Klein scale, that's probably going to be fairly easy to rate.
Oh, yeah.
Because $1.50 for a beer.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
12. Yeah, that'd be an $18 12 pack. I can't imagine it was too much more than that. So
yeah, I don't know.
But I'm going to move my glass. Boy, the stories this helmet could tell. And if Chuck's on, he'll know what I'm talking about. But it's either started right now, or it starts. The pregame is now, and the game's at 8. I don't have it on over there because I
too distracted.
Yeah, I didn't want to do the pod like this. What'd you say, Dave? Yeah, that wouldn't be very good.
Right.
And not to mention, like I've said before, they are my team. I don't really follow college football. Hell, I didn't even know the Rose Bowl wasn't played in Indiana this year. So,
yeah, this is going to be good. This is going to be good.
I've got friends at Shorts, Mike, and I told them about the podcast. They said, "We'll put your ugly face on there," and they had to put it green to hide the red tent because they said we can't have that red of a face on our can because it would have got confused with Budweiser.
Speaking of tastings, New Year's Eve, I had New Holland Dragon's Milk Dungeons and Dragons, the D20 brew. That was the 20%er. And then we had the Hop and Frog Taurus, the Tyrant Triple Oatmeal Russian Imperial Stout. And I think that was like 13.8.
And I like the 13.8, which was much cheaper than the Dragon's Milk was $50 for the bottle.
Right.
And I thought the other one was smoother. The Dragon's Milk was just
it was hit you between the eyes on the It was but it was a 24, no, what was the bottle on that Dragon's Milk? 24 ounce, yeah. But that's become a little bit of a New Year's Eve tradition for me. Yeah, exactly.
See, I didn't think the chocolate. Well, of course, you're a bourbon drinker though, so you probably didn't notice the extensive alcohol taste like I did.
Well,
I got chocolate out of it, but I don't get the berry chocolate.
The Russian Oatmeal Imperial, the Taurus, the Tyrant from Hop and Frog. I mean, that was black. Not even light could escape that beer, and a really heavy mouthfeel. So I think having that one, the 13.8, and then jump into the Dragon's Milk, if we could have separated it a little bit, but because we wanted to do it with Grant coming in there, and wanted to make sure we were kind of like, to get it in before the ball dropped. We were kind of,
which, you know what? Speaking of the ball drop, I'm not going to put it on an FU because it's not that big of a deal, but I think streaming services have killed the ball drop.
Probably.
Because I think when we saw the ball, the countdown, I think it was like 2:35 in the morning when we saw the. I mean, obviously, there's some hyperbole there.
A little bit, yeah, a little bit.
Let's see. I got the boozy for sure. The chocolate milk, not so much.
Yeah. Well, you should be getting used to more booze after the 2.5 pints of.
Oh, don't even bring that up. I'm still embarrassed over that. The Crown Royal tradition may be laid to rest.
No.
Oh, it has to. Because that was embarrassing.
All right. Shows, Mike. What have you been watching?
Dog shit should never end up on your phone. Just that if you learn nothing from this pod, kids, dog shit should never end up on your phone. That's all I can say. I mean, if I teach you nothing else, let me teach you that.
No.
So, shows.
Yes. What have you been watching?
What
should they all be watching?
A lot of people probably already have, like Jason Moeller had already seen it. I just stumbled upon it. Liz was in Ohio the last 2 nights, so I did watch season 2 and 3, all 8 episodes, so 16 episodes. I got season 4 left, but you can already see the show is kind of on a decline. It is a very logical lesson, Mike. Thank you. You can see the show's on a decline because it's kind of like the Showtime series.
You haven't even told us. You haven't even told us what this show is.
I know, but
okay.
20 minutes an episode. Brockmeyer. He's a radio announcer, and I can't believe the NFL let like guys like Joe Buck on this show because it's Shameless. That's what I.
Yeah.
William Macy, Shameless. Like the first 5 seasons were great, and then they went into like a 2 or 3 season lull. Like, well, this is kind of stupid. And then they finished strong, so kudos to the folks at Shameless. But that's Brockmeyer. Season 1 was hilarious. Season 2 was funny. Season 3 is like, okay, well, this is getting kooky.
Yeah.
And then, so I can only imagine season 4, which would have been 2021, and that's the last season.
Like kooky, like they're trying too hard or something like that.
Well, no, because now the guy is sober.
Yeah.
Which.
That's not as fun.
Well, no, it's not as fun because that's how the show starts is he goes off on a live mic because he walked in on his wife with a strap on to their next door neighbor. And he's just dropping F-bombs and, people are dropping nachos and that's how he lost his, major league. Obviously big league baseball is not going to tolerate that.
No.
So,
yeah.
Which one is Amanda Pete? Is that his drunk friend? It has to be because if he knows the character name, there's only one female that's in it all the time. So,
all right.
But yeah, it's worth it. I mean, it's a dumb
I've got it on my.
it's a dumb juvenile watch.
Yeah.
They're 20-minute episodes. You literally could binge the 4 seasons in a weekend.
Okay. I'm gonna watch at least the first season. See how it
The
goes.
first season is fucking hilarious.
Okay. All
So
right.
it's all right. And then I only have one other thing.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, that's who I thought it was, Mike.
Landman, season 2. So
Are
we're
all the episodes out?
all but 2. There's 10
So
episodes.
Liz and I will be
8
able to start that this week.
8 are out, and it's to tell you how good it is. 2 days. We went 4 and 4,
Now
and
you got to wait though.
it's fine at this point. I thought it was only 8. I guess I made an assumption because a lot of these episodes are around 8. But man, um, let's see, Allie Lartner, that's Angela Norris, that's Billy Bob's wife, and then his daughter. The character name of his daughter is Ainsley Norris. They make a phenomenal comedy team, especially paired with Nate and Dale. Nate is the lawyer, Dale is kind of the oil rig worker.
Yep.
And I mean, it's really well written. You go between the really hardcore drama, mostly centered around Billy Bob, and then you cut to these 4, and it's almost like a wardrobe malfunction waiting to happen every single scene.
See, now I loved Landman season 1.
Yeah.
I'm not going to shit on it. I'll give it the Mike's double thumbs up. But if I had a drawback, is exactly what you just said. It's almost like, should these 2 even be in this series? Because it's almost like Billy Bob Thornton character is a serious, like, man, the oil business is fucking hardcore. You got to be a badass to get through the oil. And then you cut to them, it's like, well, wait a second, I've been watching the same show.
You will see, because that's why the writing is so good. By episode 8, it will address what you're talking about.
Not to interrupt, Dave,
Yeah.
but we got chats. Mobland with Tom Hardy is fantastic.
Yeah.
Loved it.
Yeah. But to your point with Landman, by the time you get to episode 8 in season 2, it will address that.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. And the second thing, Liz and I actually watched this together on Apple Plus. Pluribus, with Rhea Seehorn, and it's from the guy who gave you Breaking Bad. His name fucking escapes me, but that's irrelevant.
Yeah.
Well, it's not irrelevant to him, but what I love about Rhea Seehorn is she reminds me, again, another Seinfeld reference. Remember the episode Good Light? Jerry's girlfriend was Good Light, Bad Light. That's the way I see like Rhea Seehorn. Like everyone, like you'll see her in one scene, like, wow, she's hot. And then you see her in another scene, like,
who's that?
Yeah, not so much. But you'd be proud of me, Dave, because this is a little bit outside my comfort level. It's a bit sci-fi-ish.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but to my level where
All right.
I mean, there's no way. Well, yeah, they kind of are aliens, sort of, I think. But there's got to be a season 2.
What is it?
It's a very watchable. Again, Apple Plus is spectacular.
Yeah.
Very, 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 very few duds on Apple Plus. But if they don't do a season 2 on this, then this sucks because they didn't really close the door.
Yeah.
They left it wide.
Now you said sci-fi, so I'm in suspense.
Yeah.
What's the show?
Pluribus.
Oh, this is.
Told you. Jesus.
I thought you were going on to a different show.
Well, no, I would have given you a chance for your second one. God, I'm not fucking that egocentric. Well, maybe I am, but not.
Was it just me? Was it just me, or did he seem like he segued into another one? It's probably just me.
It is just you.
But maybe
He is a two-face.
Maybe what took me aback was that, you said, "Oh, this show is a sci-fi show," and then I'm like, "Okay, well, wait a minute. This is new. This is something I wouldn't have expected." All right, well, now I'm gonna freaking watch it.
Yeah, and
yeah, okay,
yeah, it's definitely worth a watch. But it's not like Star War-ish.
Yeah,
so that's why I liked it.
Sure.
So
Is it any of it in outer space?
Yeah, Silo is great.
Silo's amazing.
Yeah,
I can't wait for the next season.
What's that?
I can't.
It's not outer space. It's in Albuquerque where Breaking Bad was.
Oh,
Because that guy's crew is there.
Yeah.
and he just
Oh,
does. He likes the scenery there, and he
sure.
does all his shooting there.
Okay.
Mike, what is his name? Mike will know.
Silo is a great show. Can't wait for the next season.
That's the one where they had all the. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Silo. Yeah.
Yeah.
So now that's a sci-fi, and I actually watched that too. I don't know what's
Well,
becoming of me.
almost wouldn't
I'm
call
becoming
that.
so.
Yeah, that's so
I might
borderline
even.
science
I'm
fiction.
almost at this point. I'm damn near a switch hitter.
Shit. Not. All right. Is that it for
What
shows?
are you judging? Like, Jesus Christ.
I'm the sci-fi guy. I'll judge who's this. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I'm
all I
not
got for
judging
sure.
whether you're a switch hitter. Like,
All right, fair enough.
if we're talking about sci-fi, I'll stick in that ballpark. Anyway, you know what? I'm gonna admit it right now. I dropped the ball again on music. The only thing I did research, um, I was looking for a particular playlist in Apple Music, in Apple Essentials, just like a feel. Someone said something about a pick me up, and I was looking for like motivational music, pick me up music, and I couldn't. I found all
Are
these
we on the
artists
music already?
music. Yeah, unless you had another
Oh
one.
no, I didn't know. I didn't know you were done. I didn't take it as a apocalyptic, Mike. And for those of you who
Oh, Silo.
only listen on no Pluribus.
Oh, okay.
For those of you who only listen to Spotify, you're missing out on some of the great banter because you're like, what is that fucking idiot? Is he talking to himself? Is he referring to himself in the third person? Because that would be really odd if
That's right.
if you're not on video. He's like, why did he keep calling himself Mike? It's like that would be weird. But so you got to get the full experience of the YouTube channel video. Dave, watch it because I'm
Yeah.
not sci-fi-ish enough
Yeah.
to know if it was apocalyptic.
Apocalyptic.
Fuck it, go ahead.
Drink a beer.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead with your music again.
All right. So I was looking
I
for
knew it was a good call bringing all three of these down.
I was looking for a particular type of a playlist. Upbeat, motivational music, and the stuff I was seeing on Apple Music kind of sucked. And you know what I did? I just plugged in 80s. There you go. Because most of the 80s music was pretty upbeat,
Yep.
you know. Can't help but tap your toe kind of shit.
Speaking of 80s music,
Yeah.
your go-to youth rebellion song, would you go We're Not Gonna Take It by Twisted Sister or You Gotta Fight by Beastie Boys?
Ooh. Beasties.
Agreed.
Yeah, Beasties.
Although you can't argue with those a little bit older that might take Twisted Sister. We're not gonna take it. But
Like
Beastie
the
Boys,
song, don't have any problem with the band, but it from a standpoint of when the music video came out, and I was like,
Vince Gillian, that's who did
yeah,
fucking Breaking Bad and
okay,
Pluribus. I
nice,
knew Mike would know.
yeah,
He may have looked it up, but he did know.
possible. It's like all the kids went to Chat GPT. All right, so that was it for my music.
Oh, all right. My something old, and I don't know if Chuck's on today or not, but he was very disappointed. He said, "If you're going to listen to the Who, you got to listen to something better than the shit you listen to." That he said he actually didn't even think I was listening to an actual Who album until he researched it. And he's like, "Well, yeah, I wouldn't even listen to that because
Right.
so." And I told him, I said, "Well, you'll like my something old a little better this time." So, No Control, Eddie Money, released November 30th, 1982, 40 fucking 3 years ago. 11 songs, 37 minutes. Now, the two bangers, obviously Shaken.
Yeah.
And then I Think I'm in Love. And I know I've told the story on the pod before. I Think I'm in Love was played by the Midland Dow Pom Pom Squad at halftime of Arthur Hill at Midland Dow, not at the Midland Field where they share, the actual H.H. Dow field that had no lights
Okay.
that the JV played on.
Sure.
And little did they know that was going to motivate their competition to such. I had probably one of my better games in football, and it was 6-0 or 12-6. I can't remember it, but we were up by one. Dow's driving. Quarterback goes back to pass. As a linebacker, I did my assignment. So I was coached well. Rest in peace, Ed Perriard. Love you, buddy. And so I drop into my zone. I'm watching the quarterback. He throws up, interception, and I got 55 yards of open field. Now, I don't know if for all I know, the Dow quarterback was Ronaldo Nehemiah, and he would have ran me down like COVID in March of 2020 without a mask.
Okay.
It's my story though. I had 55 yards. That would have been my only touchdown. Took 2 steps and blew a fucking tire. But hey,
Right.
what if let's say it's 6-0.
Yeah.
Let's say I score a touchdown, we go up 12-0 kickoff. Dow returns the kickoff, makes it 12-6, kicks an onside kick, recovers it, throws a Hail Mary into the end zone as time expires. 2-point conversion, they beat us 14-12. So me blowing a tire may have won us the game, right?
We'll go with that.
Let's go with that.
All
I
right.
like that story.
Yeah.
But anyway, so I think I'm in love. Absolutely fantastic song. But the Slept On song is Running Away. I think it's the second or third song on the album. And Money has a very melodic voice. I mean, just soothing almost. Eddie Money
Right.
is money, pun intended.
Yeah.
Fuck! I'm an idiot because I can't even fucking read the key. I'm going to smash this keyboard. All right. Anyway,
I said we got to take these things off of here, so we're just get used to reading the damn.
that's what I meant.
Yeah.
All right. But anyway, that was my something old, and you said you had nothing else.
Yep.
My something new. I did listen to something on while I was picking up dog shit today, but that'll be for episode 318 because my OCD will not let me change my notes.
Okay.
There was nothing released, so Grandpa Blackhawk sent me the song Gary by Steven Wilson Jr. released on November 9th. I might be having a stroke here. That might be good for viewership.
Maybe.
November 19th, 2025 is one song, 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And apparently Gary dies. He sounds like an old Steven Wilson Jr. sounds like an old, like maybe a Mark Chestnutty type sound. And Larry said he blared it out, and I don't get the blaring out. I mean, it's not a blaring song. I mean, it's kind of a nobody's named Gary anymore. And then eventually, after this long, lengthy 5-minute song, Gary's dead. Spoiler alert, Gary's dead. But it wasn't a horrible song, but it's just not in my wheelhouse.
Right. I mean, you're used to thrash metal and some other stuff like
Not
that.
even that. Actually, it's anything but country, really.
Okay.
So,
I got you.
whatever. But that's all I had to listen to.
All right.
Ready to go inside the ropes quickly?
Ding, ding, ding.
Did you see the last Raw Punk versus Breaker?
Highlights.
Very good match.
Yep.
I don't know if I would have beat Breaker clean like that, but I don't mind they didn't put the strap on him yet. He's 28, just getting in the business. The guy will be a champ. I think he's going to take the strap from him at WrestleMania. But for a Raw, I thought this one, it was the 1-year anniversary on Netflix. I thought it was very good. Io and Rhea
finally
tag team champs, but Grant,
where's the story going though?
And like I text Eric Wally, I said I haven't watched this match. It's getting ready to start. And look, we went from 10. Our viewership was cut in half when we went to wrestling. But Io and I text Eric. I said, I think they should have. It's a 1-year anniversary. I think they should have Io turn inside, go back to the Kabuki Warriors to create interest, but no, they didn't. And what I can't figure out, are Io and Rhea supposed to be like a couple? But not the
tag team couple.
That.
I don't think so. Like romantically?
Well, they're always hugging and they're best friends. And Io's on a nice little weight loss regimen because she's thinning out.
But I think that might fall. It might be part of the promotion, right?
Yes, Raw is soaps for men, and that thank you very much, and that's why I watch it. It's more the storyline than the matches. Thank you, Mike.
But the marketing angle, because they're opening up to the Asian market, do you know what I mean? And so that friendship, to physically show that friendship and some kind of, teamwork, whatever, maybe that's just how they feel like they can make some kind of a connection. And so I don't get the sense that they're like a romantic couple or anything.
All right. Well, go to that Netflix
But I'm
and watch the introductions, and they're literally damn near groping one another.
okay.
Like, because Alicia, is it Alicia Keys?
She's
The ring the ring announcer.
Oh.
No, Alicia, whatever her name is.
Alicia Keys is a singer songwriter.
All right, well,
pianist.
this is Alicia somebody else. She's from Saginaw, and she had real funky hair.
Okay.
And she's announcing. The camera's here, and she's announcing, and over there, Rhea and Io are practically in a Cinemax After Dark episode.
Okay.
So,
all right, I gotcha. But my only question from watching the highlights of Raw and kind of looking at, who's winning, who's losing, was just, is the storyline kind of losing a little momentum anywhere from, the tag team stuff, the Usos, they made some declaration. They, stood up there and puffed their chests out and, invited anybody to come challenge them.
Well, yeah, they just got the tag. I think even though the crowd likes to yeet all over themselves.
Okay.
See, my Jen said it seems they're a couple.
All right.
Alicia, someone else is from Saginaw.
Yeah.
See, my sister's aware of it. See?
Yeah. All right.
Well, we're related though, so we think alike.
Yeah.
What was your question?
No, just as far as storyline, are all the storylines kind of in a lull right now? Ready?
I love the Vision.
Okay.
The Paul Heyman and the Vision.
Yeah.
And Austin's Theory.
Yeah.
Austin Theory's ring work is his stomp is better than Seth Rollins' stomp.
Okay.
But
yeah.
All right. You ready to rate this one, David?
Yep. I am ready.
Boy, the next two on this holiday variety pack have their work cut out for them, because I went 402 because I really like this.
Agreed. I went 4.0.
All right, 4.0, 4.02. 1.8 thousand people on Untap, basically right along with us, 3.89.
Well, and you know what? I said we'd go with the Mike Klein. I don't know if you factored that in there, but if I were actually if this were $1.99, I'd probably have to put this at a 4.2 or 4.3 from a value standpoint.
It might even be the first ever 5, because $1.9, you don't get 8%ers for $1.99.
No, you don't. And with now what was it? It was an Imperial double. Oh, it's a NEPA. Yeah, the New England. So it's not a hit you with an uppercut, with any kind of hoppy. Although I know you like that. Probably one of the few people I know that likes to get punched in the face.
Yes.
Or headbutt a football player with no helmet.
And before we go to second tasting, why don't you hit that ad read so we don't forget again this week?
Yeah. It's way better than hitting or headbutting somebody when you're not wearing a helmet.
Probably a lot of things, but what are you talking about?
The Maple Grill.
Ah, yeah.
Yes, it's a wonderful, amazing farm-to-table counter service restaurant and microbrewery offering a rotating selection of the freshest items available and cooked over an open kitchen's wood fire grill. The Maple Grill not only offers the greatest of local fare, but offers craft beers and seltzers as well. But wait, before you get into the car, go to their website, themaplegrill.net, and grill is spelled GRILLE.net. Check out the current menu and check out what's on tap, and then get yourself to 13105 Gratiot Road in Hemlock. And when you get there,
tell them Mike and Dave sent you.
Exactly.
All right, our second tasting is the Mighty Shorts, an Imperial Deepa. Not sure why it has a guy in his underwear riding a shark.
Maybe
shark horse is a shorts.
Yeah.
7.8 episode low, 60 IBUs. So Shorts hasn't given up on the IBUs.
No, they have not.
Mike gave himself a little pat on the back. He said the MC scale is legit. It is. I mean, because if you're gonna weigh it in, like if I would have spent $267 on that beer, I'd be like, I don't know if I like it as much. You're getting it as part of it, you know.
Yeah.
Well, I just went 12 pack, Mike, because the 12 pack was $16 and you got 12 beers. So 16 divided by 12 is what, about probably not even $1.99. It's probably closer to $1.55.
Right.
So that was my math scale. So yeah, based on that math, that would have been a 5-star.
And that's not exaggerating too much. I mean, excellent beer.
And it does make sense. So Mike's strategy does make. I never thought of it till he brought it up. I don't know if it was here when we did the collab with Destination Bourbon.
It may have been over at the South Studio when we were there.
I barely remember the collaboration.
I can't believe how you could remember the collaboration.
Cheers.
I can remember it was one of Mike's listeners, viewers. And it wasn't too long after you had the your first, and it was probably a 4 to 6 ounce pour, and you just you hammered that thing back, and Mike and I are looking at our tastings and looked over, and you're done going.
That was I did fucking call my shot on the Super Bowl that fucking week though.
Oh yeah, you did.
Liz, I noticed a text later that Liz said, "Stop betting people."
That's got a different taste.
Very different, but interesting.
Yeah, very. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
All right. You know what, Dave?
What's up?
As everybody knows, that's our sports music.
Yeah.
And we're going to start out with, and I've renamed it, and I'm fairly proud of myself for the name.
Yeah. What are you renaming?
In the NHL.
Okay.
I had NHL on this page. I don't know why I turned the page. We're going to call it the Proud to Be an American Watch.
There you go.
So Patrick Kane, even though he played in 4 games since episode 316 and averaged about 16 minutes a game, he only had 1 helper, also known as an assist. That brings his career total to 1,367 points, or 7 from tying Mike Modano and 8 from becoming the all-time American-born player scoring leader.
Nice.
So it's the tortoise and the hare. He's getting there slowly but surely. He needs 8 points, and he's the all-time American.
So he needs 8 points. Remind me how old he is again.
He's 36.
Okay.
And I've told that story. I got it. Justin, and I'm sure it's thrown away since, which bummer.
We'll get to that.
Bummer. The Dow hosted the All-Star game. The Spirit had the All-Star game. What is the Spirit's league?
OHL.
Thank you. God damn. I'm legit having a stroke.
Yeah, I'm
legit having a stroke.
Listen, I will give you CPR.
I don't think CPR is a stroke.
Well, I mean, if you go into if you
who put cookies in his mouth? You're not supposed to do that. Oh, fuck! I made myself pop on that one.
Yeah, but if you go into tachycardia, then I will do CPR on you. Just I don't know. I'll probably
do it right because I'll have witnesses.
I'll probably draw the line at mouth to mouth.
That's fine. I think me dying on air will do wonders.
Good ratings. Yeah.
I don't know. Do I like the pod that much? My greatest fear is dying. So,
yeah.
But yeah, so we got his autograph.
Yes. Yeah.
After the All-Star game, and I did talk to him, and he's going to become the all-time American-born scoring champion.
I don't have anything. Are you done
with hockey?
With hockey, I don't have anything with the TGL. At least not yet, but it has started. They had a match the other day.
I thought so too, Mike. That's what I said. Like, if I have a stroke, I don't think I need CPR.
I prefaced it by saying if you go into tachycardia because of the stroke.
No, you post logged it because preface
Whatever.
you'd have started with.
Yeah, that's true.
All right.
Thanks for calling me out. All right, college basketball, real quick.
I have not seen a second. So you take it away, Dave.
In the men's, Arizona's still number 1, U of M number 2, Iowa State, UConn, Purdue, and then MSU's down there at number 9. However, they lost to Nebraska, so I'm trying to think of when they lost. I think it was after. Was it Monday or Monday? I don't know. I can't remember, but they're probably not number 9 anymore. Women's basketball. Guess who's in first? Who's number 1?
LSU.
UConn. Good guess though. Texas, South Carolina, UCLA, then LSU, and then Michigan is number 6.
Michigan had a scare from Penn State, did they?
They did.
Not?
Yep. Well,
But
men's.
Right, yeah, the men's.
Yeah, I'm talking women's. I'm already
Yeah.
on women's, man.
Yeah.
Because U of M is number 2. They'll stay in the top 5 no matter what. But I
Not
did.
if they'd have lost to Penn State. How
Yeah.
close was that game?
They're U of M's good.
Very good.
I mean, they're really good. I don't think they would drop out of the top 5. The only thing I wanted to report, Texas Tech just signed this week.
I think he wants his tongue in my mouth.
Shit. Texas Tech this week, they're number 21
Are we
in
still on
women's.
women?
Still on women's. Texas Tech reportedly signed. I don't think it's reportedly anymore. I think they did sign Stephanie Okechukwu. I pronounced that correctly. Thank you very much. Who, at 7 feet tall with a wingspan of 7'4", will be the tallest player in women's college basketball currently. And she dunks.
If the NCAA approves her eligibility.
Well, that's what I got written there, but I think.
Can you believe I can read that from there, but I cannot read the fucking.
That's stupid.
Yeah,
that's
very
dumb.
stupid.
But
I think you planted that quarter.
They.
Like the Seinfeld references are.
How does anybody at your work get anything done? Very distracting. Anyway,
very few do.
So I think they did approve her. I think she's on the team, but I watched her highlight film. She dunks easily. No problem whatsoever. Turn around.
Well, at 7 foot, she should.
With a wingspan of 7'4". So that should be interesting if you want to watch a women's basketball game. I don't think she has quite the speed and dexterity and power to poster somebody yet, but she will.
All right.
That will be all over sports media, and as soon as she does that, when she posterizes some 6'4" girl.
And everybody's here to witness it. You're probably right, Mike. Isn't the perennial answer for women's basketball number 1 always UConn? You're probably right, but we just made a $25 bet that I say LSU goes further than UConn.
Okay.
So there we go.
There we go.
So at least we can get together and settle a $25 bet.
All right. What do we got next? You want to go college football?
Yes.
All right. Want to go first?
Yeah. Recap our picks record wise. Don't go game by game, but record. I know I fucking shit myself last week in the playoffs.
You did. You were doing pretty well, but you're 27-13-1 right now.
Even after shitting
the bed. Yep. Here you can look at it. Mike was 27-13-1. I was 22-18-1. And then, of course, we've got Miami, who is giving 3.5 to Ole Miss in the Verbo Fiesta Bowl. And then on Friday, Oregon is getting 3.5 from Indiana in the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl.
And my buddy Rick, who I don't think Rick watches, but Rick does listen, certain Teed rep.
Yep.
He made sure he busted my chops. He said, I thought Georgia was going to roll Ole Miss.
Right.
I said, yeah, that was yet another one that I got wrong.
Well, I'm telling you, did you see the game?
No, it did.
Oh,
No,
Jesus. I mean,
that was a day
I'm
of
not
cards. I came home, watched Twilight Zone with Liz, and we went to bed.
Those two games.
Some would argue I passed out. Semantics.
Those two games, the Trinidad Chambliss from Ferris, who won the D2 division or the D2 title the year before, the two games that night, particularly him, he was very, I'm not going to say he's as good as Patrick Mahomes, but that game was very Patrick Mahomes-ish. Like, he should have been sacked 5-6 times and made these ridiculous Houdini escape and then shovel pass 15 yards for a first down. It was stupid. throwing dimes over the I mean, somebody can validate, what I'm saying and chime in on the chat, but it was insane. All the media press that he got, he deserved. If he plays even that's gonna be the problem for him though, is living up to that hype now against Miami.
Well, now don't kid yourself. Ole Miss is 6. The U is the U. It's all about the U, folks. Is 10.
Yeah.
So Ole Miss, in theory,
Theory.
is the better team,
Right.
even though Miami's a 3.5-point favorite.
Right.
Now, when Miami beat Ohio State, who was the happiest player on that field?
I don't know. Tell me, Mike. Oh yeah, for sure. Signetti's amazing. What?
I don't think he's a good. I've heard him going pro. I don't know if Signetti translates to the NFL game.
No, who's no? Why? I
I've
don't.
heard. I've seen in my email, my
No.
Yahoo shit. I don't think his shit translates to NFL.
His personality and his demeanor on the sideline fits college way better than the NFL.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Just like Nick Saban,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Urban Meyer. I mean, the list goes on and on.
Sure, sure.
Pete Carroll. No, actually, that's unfair. Pete, I apologize. I know you're a loyal listener to the show. I apologize. You went into a dumpster fire. I wish they would have let you retire instead of fired you, because Pete Carroll was a hell of a coach for Seattle.
Yeah.
So I rescind that comment, Pete. My apologies.
That was well done.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And I know Pete listens. So
yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, the answer to the question was Michael Irvin.
Oh my God! Between Irvin and Ray
Lewis was an anti-Miami fan compared to Michael Irvin. Like Michael Irvin was he must have had a lot of money bet on that game, because he was the happiest fucker on that fucking
Wow,
field.
yeah. I forgot about that.
All right, so the game probably is just started or mid to late first quarter. Obviously, no data.
What do you got? I mean, you think Miami will?
I want Miami. I like Ole Miss plus the points. I mean,
Okay.
when you got a disparity in rankings, 10 versus 6, give me Ole Miss plus 3.5.
Yeah, he's close.
Yes,
he's close to that.
He does need to be done now, but I mean, you can't shit on his Seattle tenure.
No.
Yeah, I thought the hire was crazy when they hired him. But so I like Ole Miss. And you know what?
Yeah, what?
I've said Indiana's over fucking rated the whole year, so give me fucking Oregon plus 3.5, and I'll take another law, because clearly Indiana's just bending me over. Right up the hoop.
Well, good, because
no loop, sandpaper finish.
Indiana Nation, or Hoosier Nation, is probably taking a sigh of relief, going, "Good, he bet against us again, so we got a chance."
Who's your daddy?
But I'm going to go with Indiana.
All right, and who do you got in tonight's game?
And I think Mike said Indiana wins by 7 plus.
Oh, Mike's at the U. I hope Mike's right. I mean, my team is Miami, but
right. And I'm just, I guess, because Trinidad, is a Ferris. I don't know. I'm rooting for him. I hope he plays as well as he did before.
One of the best 30 for 30s in ESPN history is the Ghost of Ole Miss. Fan fucking tastic 30 for 30.
Right.
Where God damn it, who was the guy that was trying to get in? And the Kennedy stepped in.
That's right. You'll think of it when you're not trying so hard.
Yep. But a fantastic, and that's the last time Ole Miss was relevant. And if Ole Miss beats Miami, I'm kind of cool with it, because it's a big fuck you to Lane Kiffin. It's like, hey, we're still winning the national championship. And I still don't understand what. Well, obviously money. Okay, I get that. Money talks. I get it. But wouldn't you rather take Indiana to the promised land and have Indiana be 9 out of 12 championships than go to an LSU, a Georgia, an
Now, were you
Alabama,
saying
Notre
Indiana on
Dame.
purpose, or do you mean
No,
Old Miss?
no, I mean Indiana.
Okay.
Or an Ole Miss.
Okay.
Indiana, Ole Miss. Wouldn't you rather, or like the guy that went to Michigan? His Utah team was pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if they'd ever be national championship material, but what's more prestigious as a coach? I took Utah to the playoffs and we won a national championship, or go to a storied program and win a national championship. I think there's something to be said. Lane Kiffin winning a national championship with Ole Miss is way more of a story than Lane Kiffin winning a national championship at LSU.
LSU, yeah. I agree.
Anyway.
Yeah, for sure. So, yeah, so we've got the same. We've both got Ole Miss tonight, and you've got Oregon. I've got Indiana.
All right.
All right. So, on to the NFL.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Bears, Lions. I'm thinking I've got an analogy for you folks. Dan Campbell, to me, appears like a vindictive prick, which I don't dislike. That's not a put down. That's a compliment coming from me. And he went in and said, hey, we can't control what Washington and Philadelphia do, but we can keep these guys from being the number 2 seed. This guy left us, this guy being Ben Johnson. We hung a 50 burger on them in week 2. They ain't shit. We can beat them. We're out of the playoffs. Let's dig down. Fuck them. We'll finish with a winning record. Maybe knock them down to a 3 seed. Hey, like I say, we can't control Washington, Philadelphia. Let's beat them. I appreciate that because, like,
as you should.
If you and I have, let's say, episode 392, we reach an impasse on how we're going to spend the $6.3 million that this podcast is making on a yearly basis, and we separate irreconcilable differences, and you get a podcast with person A, I get a podcast with person B. My only goal is to be better than your podcast. I don't give a fuck if I'm the worst podcast in the world.
Second worst
podcast in the world, as long as I'm better than yours.
Right.
Is that vindictive? Absolutely. That's sports.
Sure.
Herm Edwards said you play to win the game.
Right.
So I'm hoping that going 0-2 for the Lions, because now I'm thinking to myself, even if the Bears win the Super Bowl, we lost twice to the Lions. I know how fucking dumb that is, but I almost think I hate the Lions more than I like the Bears. As weird as that fucking is.
Yeah. Right.
I'm
not arguing with you.
If nothing else, I'm honest with our listeners.
Yeah, that's
viewers.
great. I appreciate your honesty. Cheers.
Thank you. So, but obviously I would enjoy a Super Bowl victory, but I'm hoping this is a case of Michael Jordan versus the bad boys. See what I did there? Chicago, Detroit, Michael Jordan, Ben Johnson, Dan Campbell, the bad boys. Michael Jordan couldn't beat the bad boys until he could. And then when he did, well, the rest is history.
Right.
And that's
a damn good analogy.
That's what you pay me for, Dave. But
money well spent.
The one thing that I do regret is 16-16, Lions driving, the Bears get a turnover, and each team got fucked by what I consider the dumbest, absolute idiotic rule in NFL football, intentional grounding. The quarterback should try not to get sacked. Goff had a questionable one. The very next series, Williams had a questionable one. Letter of the law, they were both intentional grounding. Letter of the law, shove it straight up your ass because they were stupid. Because then from now on, when you're trying to stop the clock, I want that intentional grounding. Well, he wasn't avoiding the sack. Bullshit, he wasn't avoiding the sack. There was a nose tackle 4 inches from his face, and he spiked it to stop the clock. Yeah. It's a stupid rule. The quarterback's job should be not lose yardage, throw that motherfucker as far as you can. Both teams had to go against it. The Bears had 4th and 5 from their own 30-ish, whatever it was. 2-minute warning. I told Nick, I said, dude, it's 16-16. You do not want to go to overtime. The Eagles have already lost. You have the number 2 seed. Go for it.
Yeah.
Who gives a shit?
Right.
He punted. I said, worst case scenario, you don't get it. You let them score, and then you try to go down and go for 2 and win. Otherwise, you punt it and get walked off, which is exactly what happened. Again, the game meant nothing other than they didn't get 12 wins. They got 11 wins.
Yeah.
So
do you think Ben went with the analytics? And
I just think he was like, you know what? I don't know what he did. I really don't. I think it was young coach, hey, rookie coach, he can make a mistake.
Yeah,
that's the time to make the mistake.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go. We finished our pod picks. We were both 1-1 last week.
Yep.
And I beat you by a half game.
Yes. In the regular season, you beat me by a half game. I had 2 pushes and you had 1.
And I had 13 wins. You had 12. Yep. 13, 22-1, 12, 22-2. How fucking pathetic can you be?
That's bad.
That's very bad. That's horrible.
But did you try to talk me into the Cardinals-Rams game a little bit? Because I've got a note here that says when we were going through things, you were trying to rationalize some of the point spreads because I was having trouble picking my second one. I didn't look back into that particular, into 3-16. But I've got a note here. Mike said Cardinals at Rams. And I mean, the Rams took care of business and they didn't even have to try that hard.
I said, all I said
that would have put me over a half game over you if I would have picked that one instead. Cause I had all 3 of these kind of.
All I said on the Rams is you don't know how the Rams are going to play. I said, McVay said he was playing his players.
Yeah.
But will he or not? That's all I said.
Yeah. All right.
So
I was kicking myself.
Don't be blaming me.
Well, I'm not blaming you. I just said I was kicking myself for maybe if you were trying to hint like, hey, Dave, this might be a game.
All right.
Anyway, but then based on what you just said, you were trying to probably get me to pick a bad game. Yeah, I'm not going to second guess it. Moving on.
What is the Meredith comment, Mike, if you're still out there? I missed it.
All right. This week,
playoffs.
Yep.
Start Saturday. I believe the Rams at Panthers is first, and then the Packers at the Bears. Grant Davis, Packer fan. By the way, congrats to Grant. I'm going to apologize. I don't remember his wife's name. In fairness, I've never really met his wife. Not really. I've never met his wife. But they had, on December 23rd, they gave birth.
Oh.
Well, she gave birth to their son.
Yeah.
And
awesome. Congrats.
So congrats, Grant.
Yep.
And he's a Packer fan. And the
living in Chicago?
Yes.
All right.
Or in the Chicago area.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's actually in Chicago. But the number 7 seed Packers at the number 2 seed Bears. The Packers are a 1.5 point favorite, and 45.5 is the over-under. The theme to this weekend is Road Dogs, my ass. 4 of the 6 road teams are favored to win.
Yeah. You want my take on that?
Yeah.
I think Ben Johnson's too good of a coach, and for the Packers to go into Soldier Field 2 times in a row and beat him is going to be really tough.
What scares me about it is this. First of all, I'm going to say this. 11-6, division champions hosting a playoff game. Had you told me that prior to the season starting, I probably would have went into cardiac arrest due to laughter, if that's possible. Yeah. And I would have said, you're fucking high. So as long as the Packers don't come into Soldier Field and win 46-3, that's a kick in the dick. That's a bad way. If the Bears-Packers ends up like Bears-Niners, hey,
yeah,
we're ahead of schedule. What scares me most about the Bears is the defense.
Oh, that's on a 30 for
Oh,
30.
30 for 30. Yeah, Meredith. God damn, what's his first name? Thank you. God damn, Mike's good.
Baxter?
No, no.
No.
That's Meredith Baxter Burney.
Yeah.
Um, and I keep wanting to say Burgess Meredith, but that's not it either.
Oh, well.
So anyway,
Yeah.
as Mike looks that up, we'll get back to that. Their defense is so reliant on turnovers. Otherwise, they can't get off the field. Now, 2 years ago, Jalen Johnson was a lockdown premier corner in the NFL. He was hurt, and I just kept waiting for him to come back. Oh, come on. Once we get Jalen Johnson back, come on, Jalen Johnson. Since Jalen Johnson has been back, the Bears would be better off taking a mop and turning it upside down and putting a Bears jersey on it. And it's just, prove me wrong, Jalen. A lot of his shit, I'd like to see his contract situation because a lot of his shit is business decisions. You know, he's like going in for the kills, like, yeah, shit, I could get hurt here. Like, I need the Jalen Johnson of 2 years ago to lock fucking people down or put Stevenson in the game. Either that or maybe Kyler Gordon is actually the better cornerback and makes Jalen Johnson look better. I don't know what it is, but they cannot get off the field unless they get a turnover. And that's what scares me about the Bears. And then they don't seem to they sleepwalk through 2.5 quarters and then they wake up, and you can't do that in the playoffs.
Right.
You find yourself.
No.
James Meredith. Thank you, Mike. That's right. James Meredith got entry into the Ole Miss. Riots on campus, but the football team went undefeated, and that was their last national championship.
So when Eli Manning was there, were they relevant? No?
No, they were dog piss.
Okay. Rams and Panthers.
The Rams are a 10.5-point road favorite. The Panthers beat them not too long ago.
So why is that a line maker's mistake?
That's not a line maker mistake. It's the betting public thinking, oh, Jesus Christ, an 8-9 team made the playoffs. Oh, the world's not fair. This is bullshit. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
They won their division. Although I do question how, okay, had the Saints beat the Falcons, it would have been 8-9 Carolina, 8-9 Tampa Bay, and 7-10 Atlanta, and Tampa Bay would have went to the playoffs because Tampa Bay won a 2-team tiebreaker. Atlanta beat New Orleans, and it was 8-9, 8-9, 8-9, and Carolina wins the 3-team tiebreaker. That's kooky talk. That's stupid.
So, I mean, that I had that question.
And Mike says the Rams cover.
Yeah.
I can't argue with it.
That's where I was.
They're going to lay the wood. They're going 38-6.
Yeah. I
I'm with them.
wanted to go that direction, but because the Panthers have,
I'm anti-Stafford, but I'm still going to take him.
All right. So Mike and Dave. So what did you think are you betting Bears, or that's against your, that's like,
yeah, I'm not going to bet the Bears. So are we going
are
we going to do 2 picks like we do?
We can.
Because my
all right, we'll just do 2.
My first pick,
yeah,
is I'm going to take Houston on Monday night and lay the 3 points because I think you heard it here first. I've got the Rams and the Texans in the Super Bowl.
Okay. Rams, Texans, Super Bowl.
But first things first, give me the Houston Texans and lay in the 3 at Pittsburgh.
All right. I've got, this might be, tell me if this is a line maker's mistake. Bills are 1.5 versus Jags.
That's the Josh Allen effect. That's all that is. But you said I tried to talk you out of the Rams. So
right.
I'm just saying the public believes Jacksonville had an easy schedule. To which I say, fuck strength of schedule, because everybody who saw Kansas City on their schedule shit their pants, and Kansas City sucked. So strength of schedule is a big fuck you. But that's what it is it's Josh Allen and the Jaguars played nobody. Unlike the Bills, who played the Dolphins twice and played the Jets twice. So, whatever.
Well, I can't help but look at
Thank
that.
you, Mike.
I can't help but look at that, and just from a historic standpoint, I'm looking at Bills 1.5 versus the Jags. What?
So wait, Mike, are you and I betting 100 on Houston, or?
So, here's what I'm going to do. Do you have 2 of yours yet or no?
I have
You just have
I have my second. I've only given my one.
Okay.
Because it's your turn.
All right. So I'm going to go Bills and Jags. I'm going to take the Bills.
Oh, so you think that should be a bigger point spread?
Yeah.
Oh, so you're shitting all over the Jags.
I was going to say I'm doing this.
I thought you were talking I thought you couldn't believe that the Jags weren't favorite.
No.
Oh.
Because I said from a historic standpoint over the last 5 years, maybe 5-ish, 6-ish years, if you would have said Bills versus Jags and the Bills were only a 1.5 favorite, that'd be ridiculous.
Oh, I got you, Mike. All right. Okay, I see what you're saying. All right. So my number 2, I'm going to take the win if it's the points. Because I'm taking the point spread, because that's what our pod does. We go with the line.
Right. Yes.
I'm going to throw another caveat out there. The Niners, the Eagles. But our pod is point spread. So I am getting 4.5 points and the Niners.
Yeah.
But I'm throwing out there the Niners beat the Eagles.
All right. I'll take I think the Bears will win, but as far as a bet is concerned, or as far as picking and, wanting to beat you in our picks, I'll take the Rams.
All right. Rams minus 10.5.
Yep.
Well, you could have taken the Bears plus 1.5 and still beat me in my picks, because I didn't touch that game.
No, I understand that, but I'm just looking at Bears Packers, and I mean, it's too close to call.
All right. Anything else in sports? Did you see
Damn, we're good to lose some money. Woohoo!
Did you see Wemby kick that ball out of the net? It was like a shoot around.
No.
And like 3 balls got stuck in the net, and he went up and he kicked it.
He just kicked it.
He kicked the ball out of the net, and his foot was probably like that far from the rim, which means his kick was 10 feet.
That's crazy.
Out there on video if
that's
you
crazy.
It. So, yeah, it was very good.
Yeah.
He got the ball out, by the way.
I could stand on your shoulders and he could kick me in the face.
All right, there we go. Should we see if you'll do that for the pod?
Yes. Why not?
All right.
That would be great. It'd almost be like a Jackass episode.
All right, you rate first, Dave.
All right, here we go. $3.85.
Son of a bitch, 3.88.
No.
Enjoyed it a lot. Even Mike Klein scale or no Mike Klein scale. Very drinkable.
Yeah. Oh yeah. 100%.
You said 385?
Yeah.
2.6 thousand check-ins. That's, in fact, this beer has the most check-ins of this variety pack. Again, rate with us, 3.81.
Yeah, it just didn't, the New England IPA is a better style for me. And this is good, but this is clearly American / West Coast.
And that the fourth beer, I'm sure there was 4 beers in this variety pack. 3 beers of each.
Yeah.
I'm certain we had the other beer that I left off, which was psychedelic cat grass.
Yeah, you did.
You want us to recap, Chuck?
we can go inside the ropes again.
Yeah, because I left off a lot about the non-main things like Becky Lynch and
Oh, yeah.
Maxine
The
Dupree.
man.
I left that off, so if you want to discuss that, we can. All right, so this is Ho Hop It, an IPL,
Oh.
an India Pale Lager,
Oh, right on.
9%, 79 IBUs.
Yeah.
High ABV of the night. Have we had an IPL?
Yes.
All right.
I had one. We had one at the South Studio.
Okay.
Yep.
So,
But maybe one. But I know I've had
do
that.
we know what this difference is?
As far as like well, it's ale versus a lager, so it's colder water fermented with lager yeast and
I almost
versus,
had a really bad faux pas and poured it in the same glass.
and that's probably a corrections corner too, because right now I'm doubting myself. Lagers colder water and ales warmer water, or flip flopped.
Mike doesn't want the WWE recap. Nobody likes wrestling. That fucking segment is for me. Fuck everybody.
No, Mike wants to know that AJ Styles.
Lagunitas makes a real shitty IPL. I think Lagunitas is. There are a lot of shitty Lagunitas. There goes our Lagunitas.
Yeah, Lagunitas not going to be a yeah. But you know what's far from shitty, Mike?
What's far from shitty, Dave?
The Grand Central Sports Bar and Grill. The Grand Central Sports Bar and Grill is a family-friendly sports bar with delicious food and drink menu to please everyone. Looking for a fun weekday night? Grand Central is the place to be on Trivia Mondays, Comedy Tuesdays. I don't think Wild Wing Wednesdays are still in effect, but there's Thirsty Thursdays, Fish Day Fridays, and Sassy Saturdays, and Sunday Fun Days with drink specials every day. The Grand Central is located at 3504 State Street in Saginaw, and you can check out the menu on their Facebook page, the Grand Central Sports Bar and Grill. It's always a good time at Saginaw's hometown sports bar, Grand Central Sports Bar and Grill. And when you get there,
tell them Mike and Dave sent you. And why wouldn't it be Wild Wednesday? Is there a wing shortage?
I think it was a short promotional thing. I mean, obviously you could still get wings there, but they had a very special, I don't know if they were $1 a wing or something like that. It was something crazy.
We'll finalize that.
All right.
And we're going to the Tenacity Brewing. I love that glass, by the way.
It's a good glass.
Any spoilers out there, folks? Chuck, remember that helmet? Boy, that brings back stories, doesn't it, buddy? What's the score?
And
is that Nate under a new handle? And they'll charge
maybe. Yes, it is.
God damn. I thought he was dead. I reached out to ask when can I meet to pay my fantasy football dues, and to no response. I figured he was dead.
He's alive. All right. Ready? I'm looking forward.
I asked Chuck a question, and he said it sure does. What did I ask him?
I don't know. Was there about the stories?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. What about the jacket?
Oh, I had an ultimate fucking Miami Hurricane starter jacket circa 1983 to 87-ish that I was going to put on. Went up to the closet. Alas, last time I cleaned the closet, I said, when am I ever going to wear this fucking thing again? Gave it to Goodwill. So somebody out there is rocking a fucking Miami Hurricane starter jacket, and it's fucking mine. It was mine because I donated it. All right, 7-3 Ole Miss. I fucking knew Canes couldn't first quarter.
Yeah, it's got to be.
Nate is still alive. I'm glad you're still alive, Nate.
Rock on.
Text me tomorrow when you're getting close to coming in, and I'll meet with you and give you your Hyundai.
All right.
Live at Loggers, baby. The only bad thing about Eric working at Loggers, and we are going to do a second visit at Loggers, the only thing bad with Eric working at Loggers is he can never be on the pod. He
Yeah.
always works Thursday, so
Yeah.
fuck him. Here we go.
Don't do that. Cheers.
Cheers. Ho, ho, hop it.
All right, here we are in the third segment. Are you ready?
That's buttish.
Is it a good butt?
Well, is there a bad butt? I mean, so.
All right. Player pass, Mike.
Bring it.
Rethinking your drinking? Watch for these 4 signs.
Oh. I got to play this one. Let's go.
All right. So it's dry January, Mike. We're clearly not practicing, but let's go through these questions.
All right.
Ready?
Yes.
You've tried and failed to cut back before. Yes or no?
All right, Mike, just a second. Hold that thought. All right, we're looking at I'm looking at maybe the Thursday before the Super Bowl. So tentatively look at your date there, see if you're in town. We'll get back to that. Anyway, what was the first thing you said?
Okay. Dry January.
Yes.
We're going to go through these 4 questions.
All right.
You've tried and failed to cut back before. Yes or no?
Yeah, absolutely. Without question. Unequivocally.
You've tried to cut back and failed.
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
All right. You're unsure.
Well, actually, I should put an asterisk by that because it's actually once I start. I can go like 12 days in a row. Well, I can't with this pod because this is once a week.
Yeah.
But otherwise, I could go like 12 days in a row.
Yeah.
No issues. But then all the chips are to the middle.
Right.
Like, even when I'm drinking genuine draft that I don't like, it's like 12 deep. It's like it's a good thing I don't like genuine draft.
Well, Mike, you've always said this.
I don't have a drinking problem. I have a stop drinking problem. That's right. Yes.
You have a stopping problem.
Yes.
All right. By the way, Nate. Yep. So
right.
yeah,
we'll do.
So talk about ADD. We're just okay. Read the shit.
Well, that's what I told the Spotify only listeners. You got to go to YouTube to get the full effect of the fucking video.
Absolutely.
Unequivocally, yes. Well, with an asterisk.
All right.
I like it. Yeah.
All right. You're unsure how much alcohol you're consuming. Yes or no?
Can I say
until a point?
It depends on how deep into the night we are.
Okay.
All right. So
that's what I thought the answer would be. You lean on alcohol to get through events.
No.
I don't think so.
No.
I wouldn't think so.
Nick and I went to the Colts-Jags game at Lucas Oil Field. I had one Bud Light to get the souvenir Colts cup, which resembles the Maple Grill stainless steel, but it's plastic.
Right. Okay.
And what an absolute fucking horrible beer Bud Light is. But I had that one beer, and that was the only beer I had the whole. I do not.
Yeah.
No.
Well, I think this is more along the lines of Liz drags you to a baby shower because the other husbands are going, but there's free alcohol.
No.
So do you drink to get through the event?
No.
Okay. Well, good for you. Yeah, that's.
I mean, if there's drinks there, I'm drinking.
Okay, but you're not doing it to get through the event. You're
No.
doing it because they're free.
Yes.
Okay. All right. And then last one, you feel guilty or defensive about your drinking. Oh, I thought you wouldn't hesitate for a second on this. You feel guilty or defensive about your drinking?
Well, the Christmas Eve Crown Royal incident is guilty.
I think that wouldn't have been as bad had you not gotten shit all over your cell phone.
It was bad. It was.
Really?
I can literally say, without hesitation, it was. And I think I've said the last 2 or 3 episodes. How many ever since then? It was embarrassing. It was absolutely. It was fucking embarrassing.
Okay. All right.
So So does that mean I'm an alcoholic?
Well, it just means maybe you should rethink your drinking a little bit.
Well, I think that was fucking obvious from the start, but
yeah. All right. Player pass.
Yes.
Now, The Justice Department is now reviewing more than 5 million pages of the Epstein files, according to people familiar with the matter, and it has been validated. Player pass.
Are either of these two the one that when you got here
No.
started?
No, those two were not.
I'm passing this one to get to the remind me.
Okay.
I'm passing that one because I don't give a fuck about the Epstein files.
It's not about the Epstein files. It was about 5 million pages.
Well, I still pass on it.
Okay. Pass. Next one. Player pass, Mike.
Yes.
2 Coke cans and a lawsuit.
Look, hit kind of close to home, so let's go with it.
All right. Ready?
Yes.
I got to get my phone out for this one.
All right.
So, former Vikings lineman who is suing his ex-wife, model and social media influencer.
Wait a second. He said if I ever quit my job while drinking, that's a gray area, Chuck. But which leads us back to this helmet. So there were actually graver charges on that. So, I guess technically, yes, but as if it was a management event, so technically you shouldn't have been there. So you don't know that. And that's
right.
my story. I'm sticking to it.
All right. Former Vikings lineman who is suing ex-wife, model, and social media influencer Haley Khalil, Khalil, K-A-L-I-L, Khalil.
Who's the Vikings lineman, though?
Matt Khalil. I think he was a tackle.
All right, yeah.
For damages exceeding $75,000. Now, Khalil filed a lawsuit after his ex-wife discussed the size of his genitalia during a November 2025 lawsuit.
Small or big?
During a 2025 live stream, claiming it was the biggest factor in their 2022 divorce. During the live stream, she described his anatomy as being like 2 Coke cans stacked on top of one another, maybe even a third.
There's no damages there. That actually should get him accolades. So there's no damages there.
I'm just
Case dismissed. Now, if she would have said it was like a gnat fucking a football,
yeah,
or something like that,
yeah,
then there's damages because now nobody's going to want to date that gnat.
Well, okay. Well, just a minute. He claims that these degrading and deeply personal comments have subjected him to unwanted attention and invasive commentary from the public.
Stop being such a pussy.
Okay. Caused him.
I would never have that thing in my pants. That thing would be out on it'd be like, hey, here it is. 2 Coke cans? I mean, 12 on.
And maybe a third.
Come on. Why would that ever be hidden? Hello, ladies. That should never, ever be held. Ever. Case dismissed. You lose. Consider yourself fortunate, sir.
Caused harm to his family members, particularly his new wife, who has reportedly been receiving disturbing messages, resulted in Haley financially benefiting from the increased social media attention and monetizing as a result of his comments.
Case Smith, you got a big crank, sir. Deal with it. The rest of us could be so lucky.
How about this part of it? This third one, if you were listening.
I'm listening.
She's actually getting paid for talking about his wrench. So if she's monetizing off of his, should he get money?
No.
From
no. They were married. He had a big crank. She took it and said, "It's like, look, I can't. I've had all I can stand, and I can't stand no more." And no, she's letting everybody know, hey, my old man had a 2 Coke can cock. Absolutely not. Fuck him. Deal with it, pal.
All right.
Now, if it was if it was the reverse, where he's like he had a fucking. I've had ants penetrate me with more girth than him. Okay, now she's gone too far and she's hurt him.
Okay.
That's embarrassing.
All right. Understood.
Yeah, so absolutely he shouldn't get a fucking penny. But like Jake always says, if you can pay the $265 filing fee, you can sue for whatever you want.
Whatever you want.
But
when is he going to be on here to kind of go over some of this legal stuff?
I don't know. Maybe he'll answer that question.
Jake,
tomorrow.
we need you to talk about the potential of this case. Who's going to win? All right.
You can still stand with that hog.
Yeah, right.
Amen.
Right. Yeah. So he doesn't have to worry about like aspirating on his own vomit or laying in it because he just put that right there and kind of be on his side.
Right.
Yeah. All right. That's it for Player Pass.
All right. All right. I'm on a bit of a heater. Let the folks know my record, Dave.
Your record is 29, 21, and 1.
I said I'd be 30% on this thing. I need one more fucking victory.
That's 58%, right?
Yep.
So, ready?
Yep.
I don't know if you're going to get this one because it's sci-fi-ish.
All right.
Ready? Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope.
But again, there's so many fucking in the Help Me, Obi-Wan Star Wars.
Yeah.
All right. I was thinking, because couldn't that have been Empire Strikes Back or Return of the Jedi?
Not that one.
All right.
Now the other one.
All right, well, I still got it right, so I'm at 30. Now there's no fucking pressure. Yeah. Worst I can do is 30, 69, and 1.
This was number 62. So, but I think through American culture, Star Wars, I mean, this is the second one we've had, right? May the Force be with you is in every Star Wars movie, so I get your point on that.
All right.
But this one was only in Star Wars.
All right.
Yeah.
And the one that I'm going to really screw up is Luke, I am your father, because I don't know when that dark figured bastard admits that. I think it's Empire Strikes Back, but I don't know.
Okay.
But now I've just thought of top 10's got to be what's in the box. That's got to be a top 10.
All right. 7, right?
What about this
7? What's in the box?
Yes.
No. Yeah.
Or what about this one?
Yeah.
King Kong ain't got nothing on me. That's got now. See, that is a memorable line, and I think I just might have hit my loop recorder out of place.
I think your loop recorder's out of place, and you might have fractured your sternum. Yeah. All right, so you got it.
What movie is that from? I fractured my sternum.
I don't know.
I'd at least get that far.
No, I don't. I don't know, but I'm probably going to feel stupid that I don't. Yeah.
All
right.
Nate knows that one. I know Nate knows that one. So
now you're 30
wins. All right.
30. Yep. You got it.
So now I may go on a fucking, I think this is like 3 or 4 in a row. I may go on an extreme heater because there's no pressure now.
Right.
Because I said I was going to do 30%.
Yeah.
I could get not one more right the rest of the way, and I'm going to be 30, 69, and 1.
There's another.
The one asterisk is the.
Yeah.
I could have been a contender or whatever.
Yeah. Because it was in 2 movies. Yeah. I'm just telling you, there's another 20% somewhere in there that you will not get. Because I'm
absolutely. I knew. That's why I went conservative on 30%.
All right. So who's Princess Leia? Do you remember who played that character?
Yes.
Now this is bonus. Bonus points. Now here's the real bonus point that you probably won't get. Who played Obi-Wan in this? Obi-Wan Kenobi in this in Star Wars in this quote?
An old guy.
Yeah. All right, Sir Alec Guinness. I mean, you wouldn't have. That's tough. Not a lot of people would have gotten that
it's
one.
a beer podcast, so I should have.
Oh, Training Day. Thank you. Yeah.
Did I fucking stutter that Nate would get it?
Yeah. Yep. All right. I don't think we have the. That's not it, is it? What does that say? Heartbeat?
Yes. Oh, I do have that. All right.
Or lack thereof.
But
yeah.
Here we go. There's a little. Got to get my glasses on for this. Now, number 3 on the list, Michael Reagan, son of Ronald, died at 80. The reason he makes this list is because Jake missed this one, and this was sent in by Grant Davis. And I just want to keep Jake. I don't want Jake thinking he's
All that.
above the law. There are people out there doing due diligence, trying to get his position. Because Jake sent me a couple more that were probably more worthy than Michael Reagan, but Jake did not send me Michael Reagan, son of Ronald Reagan, former actor, former president of the United States. So, Jake, just letting you know, people are gunning for you, buddy. Number 2, Bob Pulford, 89 years old, Hockey Hall of Famer, went on to be a coach, GM. He won 4 Stanley Cups with Toronto, 14 years. And then his last 2 were in LA, and this big front office shit was with the Blackhawks. And number 1, on a more personal, nobody sent this in, but want to give a shout out to Grandpa Blackhawks, another one of his older brothers, Tommy Doughboy Schaff, passed away at age 63. And never had an issue with Tom. Tom loved me because he always would pick on Larry in my presence. We'd play darts together, and and Doughboy, on Facebook, they put he was known as Big Man. I knew him as Doughboy, not as an insult, but I knew him as Doughboy.
Right.
And many, many dart games at 217 North Granger. No harm, no foul. They don't live there anymore, so go there if you want. Fuck them. But yeah, so he passed away over the weekend, 63 years old, the same age as Larry's brother Ronnie when Ronnie died at 63 years old. And I think they're doing a celebration of life.
Yep.
Get together, whatever you want to call it,
yeah.
at the Ugly Fish. They're on Davenport State and what's the fucking road?
You mean the small bar there?
Yes.
Oh, it's coming
Mason. State Mason.
Coming up from
State Mason on the 18th. So I will be there. So we could turn it into a pot of it.
Yeah.
But rest in peace, Tommy. And now, fuck, man. Just shows you how precious life is. Grandpa Blackhawks contingent, family of 8 down to 2. It's just Twig and the Flamingo.
Yeah.
I don't know how they called Larry the Flamingo, but they did, and his older brother, but closest to him, Jerry, is known as Twig.
Gotcha.
So, rest in peace, Tommy.
Rest in peace.
Condolences to you, Grandpa Blackhawk. Love you.
There you go.
All right, so
the only ones I would have right now would be half-hearted or, tongue in cheek. And I can't get into it. Shelly got in another accident, but she was just sitting in the left-hand turn lane, and the person that slid when we had the ice storm, what was it? Bounced off one car. That one took the brunt of the damage, and then bounced off that one, and then Shelly's just sitting there. She said she just, tucked and
so this is 2 accidents in the last couple of weeks? Or
the same one.
Okay.
Yeah, same one.
All right.
I just didn't say it last week. But the damage was minimal to the car. But again, it's just like, okay, here we go. We got to deal with the insurance company again. But she's okay. Everybody was okay.
1710 the U.
There
Thanks, Nate. It's all about the U. Here it is, fellas.
Holy shit! What was the over under on that one?
52 and a hook. Because Ole Miss rolls.
It's gonna go that at least.
Hold your wad, Bob.
Okay, I'll try.
All right.
But as far as like FUs, that's as far as I get. You got one?
It's not good natured. It's not hardcore, but it is to to the companies out there that just think consumers are absolute fucking morons.
Yeah.
Case in point, now my routine is brush my teeth, shower, get out of the shower, dry off, deodorant, and then I put a little bit of
Black, but for gaming up for the
I
day.
put a little bit of lotion,
Okay.
moisturizing lotion.
Oh.
Does it help? I don't know. Is it
Oil of
good for
Olay?
you? I don't know. Is it bad for you? I don't know. Oil of Olay, Jergens, Johnson and Johnson,
Right.
whatever it is.
Yeah. You do whatever you want with your lotions.
Right. So, and then it's one of those things like, you know how it is when you forget your belt and you don't know you forgot your belt until you know you forgot your belt, and then that's all you can think of is you forgot your belt. That's the way lotion is to me.
Oh.
If I don't put lotion on, like by 10:30, it's like, oh fuck it. Oh, my face is so dry. My face is so dry. Oh, my face is so dry. Anyway.
So you're like Michael Anthony Hall in 16 Candles with fresh breath.
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
All right. Got it.
So I usually get the big thing with the pump tube.
Mm-hmm.
So, again, folks, if you're on Spotify, you got to go to YouTube to get that full effect.
Well, Spotify's got the video too, but anyway.
Right, but if you're just listening.
Yeah,
listening. So, anyway, you get down to the end, nothing coming out. What the companies are hoping for is that the normal sane person, which I'm not, will just put it in the trash, buy another one. Mike turns that shit upside down.
Yeah. There's a
lot. There's a fucking at least 6 weeks worth. Minimum
6 weeks
worth.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I put a dollop.
Rub it in.
Yeah, that's all I do.
All right.
It's minimum 6 weeks. But they're hoping that because you get nothing, you throw it out and buy more. And nothing is a clear fucking bottle because they want to hide the fact that there's still
shit ton
6
down there.
tons of lotion in there.
They cut the straw short from the bottle. Yeah.
But apparently there are enough stupid people there.
Yeah.
That will just throw it away. Oh, this is out.
Yeah.
And go get another one.
Yeah.
And that lotion's like $5.99, $6.99, $7.99. And I even do one better. And this is ridiculous. I fucking cut the fucking thing, and then I'll dip my finger in there because they're not fucking getting one over on me, Dave. They are not. Until they become a sponsor of this fucking podcast, they're not getting one over on me.
So what should clue them in is when they throw that in the garbage, right? There's enough lotion in there that it hits the bottom of the garbage can or wherever you have, your garbage thing in the bathroom and goes. You know what I mean? There's enough weight in there to like make a thud.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's still kooky talk.
Yeah.
Mike said he puts the lotion on his skin or he gets the hose again.
Science of the lambs, baby.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's right. But yeah, so that's my fuck you. It's like, how fucking stupid do you think people are?
Yeah, that's true.
And apparently, I know firsthand from the business I'm in, I know there's a lot of stupid shops.
Statistically, they know that. And that's why they do it. But that's even like, okay, what did you say when you came over to our house and we had the little Coke minis? You're in my house and you're like, what the fuck are you doing?
Why are you buying that?
What are you doing?
What?
It'd be cheaper.
Piss that money away.
It'd be cheaper to buy the regular ones and just throw them away.
Now, look, how many out there? Is it just me? You get to the end of the toothpaste tube. I fucking take something and I go,
oh, yeah, rake it.
Get that fucker up there. I'm getting every last brush out of that motherfucker.
That's how you afford all these trips to Europe.
Well, duh. Absolutely. But
not spending your money on lotion and toothpaste.
Absolutely. Yes, actually. You got it. Priorities, Dave. All priorities.
Liz, Liz, he's a keeper.
I'm not that Minnesota Viking guy, that's for sure.
You're not 2 Coke cans?
I'm not even close to one mini Coke can. Especially if we're going girth. I mean, we're talking like
Maybe 2 Jolly Ranchers.
I'll take that. Yeah.
All right.
Well, girth-wise.
Okay.
Girth-wise, lengthwise, it'll be 3 Jolly Ranchers.
Okay.
It'll be 3 Jolly Ranchers.
Maybe one of those long Tootsie Rolls.
Well, erect.
All right. Either or.
All right, either or.
Yeah.
I like one better than the other, but they're both good. Isn't the old saying, even a blind squirrel will find a nut once in a while?
All right. Blind squirrel.
Or do the math. You know I did.
Mm-hmm.
I have a favorite, but they're both okay.
Shit. I mean, you being a numbers guy, you did the math, so it's some kind of like statistical anomaly on the second one. But you're always enticed by the blind squirrel because it's going to make somebody like look silly. We'll go with numbers guy. No?
What
The second one.
All right. So, all right. Oh, geez. That one, I've got to get the exact data on my phone. All right. So let me get rid of this. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. All right. So, the Hershey Bears in the American Hockey League.
In Pennsylvania.
Yes.
Yep.
They do a annual teddy bear toss.
Huh. Either
And-
onto the ice or
yes.
from the ice into the.
No, from the crowd in onto the ice.
Okay.
Sunday, January 4th was their annual teddy bear toss. And I saved fucking links on my phone for the pod to play. And then when I go to them, they're fucking different. So that's another fuck you altogether. But anyway, that's irrelevant because I got the data basically. So on last Sunday, January 4th, was the annual Hershey Bears teddy bear toss. And in 2023 or 2024, they set the record for most stuffed animals, blah, 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 whatever. So this past Sunday, they collected, and because the page wouldn't pull up, it's not a corrections corner on the exact number, but I'll just say 85,000 stuffed animals that were thrown on the ice when the Hershey Bears scored their first goal on Sunday. Now,
Okay.
I checked.
I've got questions.
I checked, and this is what I'm saying. This is why it's like, do the math, because you know I did.
Okay.
At that game on Sunday, January 4th, which is a pretty big deal in the Philadelphia area.
Yeah.
Because they want to do it because all these things go to homeless people and kids.
That's okay. You answered my question.
Yeah, well, that's what the teddy bear toss does. They go, blah, 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 whatever. So 86, let's just I think it was 86,971, but let's just say, for argument's sake, more than 80,000. The attendance for that game was 10,000 people.
Oh my God.
That means everybody brought eight fucking stuffed animals into that fucking thing?
Apparently.
Wow. I want fucking fact checks.
I want to
on
see
this
a
phone.
picture of the ice.
Well, I'll show you when you're uploading this, because
No, look that up, everybody.
There's a whole it's on X. Hey, Dawson to Peters to Klein to McPig, score! And then they celebrate that it's a teddy bear, and then you see them all come on the ice.
It's got to be equivalent to the toilet paper roll toss at CMU at the basketball games.
Well,
do you know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking about, but I'm just saying 10,000 people. Why would you bring 8 stuffed animals I know the Hershey, because they did set the Guinness record in,
For
like,
stuffed
it was
animals or something.
24, 23, and it was 103,000 or whatever. So there's a method to their madness. I get it. I had to tell you, madness. I had a little bit of a
You did.
lisp in
You
there.
did. You
I had
did.
a
It's
little bit
okay.
of a lisp in there.
I wasn't
Why
gonna
did
say
you call me
anything.
out on, you
No,
fucker?
because I'm just like, yeah.
Nate says bullshit. Nate said Nate said ain't no way they brought 8 fucking bears apiece. And that's what I was thinking, Nate, but I
Well, I
can
mean,
only,
even if
I
it's
can
a
only
little,
give you the numbers.
even if it's a little bear like this, it counts as a bear
Right. And on the ice.
on the ice. So maybe it's a $2.50 bear,
The,
$3 bear.
the money's not, I'm just saying 10,000 people were at that game.
I'd spend $30 on 8 bears.
Well, it's not a money. I don't care.
No. I'm saying from a standpoint of how realistic is it that people would, because how, that wouldn't take up a lot of room. B, it wouldn't cost a lot of money. So why not throw 8 little stuffed bears this size onto the ice?
I remember the Saginaw Spirit first ever teddy bear toss.
Yeah.
They got shut out and had to fucking, with like a minute and a half left to go in the game, they had to just say, throw your teddy bear. And you talk about the ultimate humiliation. Now that's a whole different player pass.
Wow.
But
Yeah.
I'm just saying, it's like, how in the fuck 10,000 people, they all brought 8 fucking bears
Average.
or stuffed animals, not
But average. Maybe some people brought 20.
well, I'm with Nate on that. That's bullshit.
Okay.
I think it's just crazy. It's kooky talk, David.
If it's true, it's cool.
Well, but you see it, and then you see the one Hershey Bear player just diving into all of them. So I mean, there's a lot of them there.
From the standpoint, if you've ever seen the CMU basketball back in the day where they would throw the roll of toilet paper onto the floor,
81,796. I was fucking close, Mike. Thank you.
But the CMU basketball games back in the day, it would be late 80s through early mid 90s. And the pictures from any angle, once the first basket hit and the toilet paper, went into the air, you could not see a square inch of the floor. That's how much toilet paper was in the air. So, I mean, from that standpoint, I can kind of believe probably, that happened. Yeah. And then it got to be to a point where it took so long to clean up the toilet paper that they had to bar anybody coming through the door with toilet paper.
Negative Nancy's.
Right. Yeah.
But anyway, that's all I got for either or, Dave.
That was a good either or.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. I like the other one too.
Mm-hmm. Ready to rate this?
I think I am. And you know what's weird?
What's that?
I liked it better in the second one. Did I like it better in the first one? But even still, the Mike Klein theory is in effect, because again, it was. Let me do the math right here for the folks. Let's go. Worst case scenario, I know Liz wouldn't spend more than $20.
Are you getting out a calculator?
Yes, $20.
What are you doing?
Divided by 12. That's not right.
No, that's not right.
20.00 divided by 12 equals.
Come on, man.
Yeah, so it's $1.67 a can. So even by the Mike Klein theory, I mean, every one of these is well worth $1.67.
100%.
I mean, you go to Hills and get a Busch Light, and it's $2.
Yep.
So by that standard, these are 12s on a scale of 1 to 5.
1 to 5. I wouldn't put it at 12, but 6.
You know what? I still like number 1 best, but I'm going to give this a 4.00.
Okay, that's occasionally we have an episode where we're
the math. Mike did.
Not
only is he on fucking line, he's fucking paying attention.
So I had 4.0 on the first one. I've got 3.95. Same reason.
All right.
Like the first one, just a tad bit better, yeah. I'm sorry, Mike. I don't know why we didn't do this one, Mike Klein scale, but it would definitely, if I said the first one would be 4.2 on a Mike Klein scale, this one would be 4.1 1.5 or one, on a Mike Klein scale.
Right.
Yeah.
And Nate, I don't know if you were on at the beginning, but psychedelic cat grass is actually the fourth beer of this holiday variety pack. But I think Dave and I did that, so I
Yeah.
left that one out.
Correct. We did.
So we do have that to look forward to. All right. 1.6 thousand check-ins. So the fewest amount of check-ins on Untapped of this shorts tasting, right along the lines of the other. The first was 389, the second 381, this was 385. So all of us thoroughly enjoyed the shorts holiday variety pack. What else you got for me, David?
Nothing else, my man.
All right. Well, I'm switching to my second of the first. Do the math, kids. I did. As I look down the bottom of my glass, I can see I'm out of beer. And as the late, great Stuart Scott would say, you ain't got to go home, but you got to get the heck up out of here. If I see it and admire Mike, I'll grab it and give it to you. It was very good.